firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. A whole lot to nothing is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
Black 40. Ready.
To the air on first down. Young. Handing it to his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat?
Right.
The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Jump off top by his back. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Let's go. 40.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Blake Gillikin on to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He gets this one away and really connected. This one is sky high. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he can't make anything happen on that return. That stopped about as deep on their own side as you can be. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground. Looking like an effective dual threat thus far. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11, Mike. Gun. Shot. White 80. What is that?
It's Burrow from the end zone. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Every offense I've ever seen for Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now, Burrow. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. 35 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
Here we go. White 80.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Escapes the defender. Keeps it moving. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals ballooning the first half lead even further.
You know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little jump, but we'll get explosive on the ground as well.
At the point after. The point after splits the upright. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Bengals 7, Panthers nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. What a hit, and the ball's loose! And the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
First down carry for Brown. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Burrow picking up the pace.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Give on seconds, it's Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals continue dominating in our opening half. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
77. Panthers nothing. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Leggett with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Yellow.
Here's Young to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money, a lot of glamour in this league, but today, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Wow, it's free again! Hunt lost it. The ball is out. Now the Bengals have it. He takes it back to the 10, and now, partner, they're going to take over with an excellent opportunity to score.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Ready.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow. McPherson at the point after. right down the middle. It's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Bengals 84, Panthers nothing. Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He gets with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. In their last series, we never really got to see what the true final outcome would have been because they fumbled things away early.
They sure did, Kate, and that adage is true in the NFL. Ball security is job security. Gotta protect the rock.
Dumps it off to his running back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go.
A gain of 12.
Out of the shotgun, give to Hubbard.
First down.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Short pass brought in. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Ready.
It's Young, the throw here on first. McMillan on the slant. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Check, peek.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
At the 33-yard line.
Young working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Panthers
Watch out.
first down.
Hubbard quick on the draw. Give him 5 more on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd
Shotgun
and 4.
snap now to Young.
The 17.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Set, set.
Young from the gun on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Handoff running left, Hubbard. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that.
What is it?
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Takes another one. And a stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
On first down, here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. Dancing past him. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making this a laugher before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another through the air this game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
91. Panthers 7. Kevin McPherson with the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He gets with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, Young. Completes it. Massive hits. The ball's out. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here.
45. Hut.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it at the 30. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Rush coming off the edge, and they broke it!
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Gun.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arms.
I'm one, ready?
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go.
Burrow now on first down. Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in, inside the 20. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. He'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
From the red zone on first. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Wow, the start he is on. This is going to be a heck of a performance if he and his quarterback can keep this pace up today, Brock.
And by starting so strong, he's going to benefit all of his fellow receivers. This defense is going to have to start dictating coverage to him, and it's going to open up his boys.
Right, 80.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Forced out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bengals running away with it in the second quarter. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Another score for him this game.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same. Boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He gets with a return here. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down inside of 2 minutes remaining now in our first half. Sit tight, more from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Young throwing here. Hits him on the out route. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets it.
Oh no, he lost control of another one. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10.
Let's go now.
Retains possession.
From the pistol, it's Young. Brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ready.
To the air, yet again. Young. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down. Here's the backup. First throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look at the half. His only previous one thus far was blocked. His kick is good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Get set. 180. What is hot? Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Gun.
He's back to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Third down and 10.
11 MT. Take. 180. Stop.
Looking to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down.
Here we go.
Play action now, Burrow. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals piling it on, going into halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another score for him this game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we've reached